I'm Mike Inocenzo, PECO President and CEO. At PECO, we're committed to powering a cleaner and brighter future for our customers and communities. With so many new and innovative technologies being developed, the energy industry and our cities are moving towards using electricity to power our transportation needs. At PECO, we're taking a leading role by integrating plug-in hybrid electric trucks into our service fleet and using electricity to power equipment so we can avoid idling emissions. Just as importantly, we're working with our partners in business and government to help support efforts to go electric.
The electrification of the transportation system is important for Philadelphia because about 17% of Philadelphia's carbon emissions come from the transportation sector. So if we're going to meet our carbon goals, which is reducing carbon emissions 80% by 2050, electrifying vehicles is one way that we can do that. That's within our reach right now. The city has already purchased about 150 hybrid vehicles, about 30 hybrid electrics, and about 25 or so fully electric vehicles. We want to provide a city that is clean, has good air quality, that people can enjoy walking around in, and I think electric vehicles are part of that.
SEPTA and our forerunners have been all about electrification for over 100 years. And now by 2021, 90% of our fleet is hybrid electric. So we have 25 battery electric buses coming soon. And soon we'll have the largest battery-powered bus fleet on the East Coast. And it really gives us good low operating costs per mile. But they're quiet, efficient, there's good performance. Our customers are thrilled with electric vehicles. They're good to have in your neighborhood.
Philipsport made the investment to electrify the cranes for several reasons. The primary reason really was a reduction in emissions in the atmosphere that was produced by the previous diesel-operated cranes. The people that work here live in this community, and so by doing electrification, we're improving the environment for both their working conditions as well as their home life. Electrification actually allows us to increase the velocity and the productivity here in Philadelphia. Every modern terminal in the U.S. And most of the world has electric container cranes for improving velocity. So this really keeps us in the game. It keeps us as a relevant port on the East Coast and allows us to grow very rapidly here in Philadelphia.
The big impediment on buying an electric vehicle is the idea that you'll run out of electricity, that you won't have enough to travel as far as you need to travel. The problem is that there isn't a fueling infrastructure established yet to support this vast growth of electric vehicles. So we came up with the idea of electric fueling that allows the electricity to be passed through the air, wirelessly transmitted, and automatically operated. This allows a vehicle to charge itself without any human interaction whatsoever. And it's useful not only for cars, but for fleets of taxis, buses, and trucks. So soon you'll see parcel delivery vehicles, produce delivery vehicles, and passenger vehicles that are commercial fleet operators using our technology to keep their vehicles in service.
I think our primary focus is on getting petroleum-based cars off the road. We want to make this city more accessible, more free, cleaner. This new generation, I believe, they are looking at all types of modes of transportation. It's really simple, actually. There's a battery and there's a motor and there's a torque sensor. So as you are riding, this torque sensor senses your push and then talks to the motor, and the motor delivers extra energy for you. You're basically riding downhill all the time. I think that people understand their carbon footprint. They're looking to electrify. So we hope to mitigate the gridlock and the congestion within the city by making people consider bicycles as a mode of transportation, not just as a toy or as an exercise implement.
So our hybrid electric vehicles enable our field forces to be able to work aloft in the bucket without having to compete with speaking over the loud diesel trucks, and they're not breathing in those emissions all day long. So PECO has 26 hybrid electric service vehicles already on system, and we're looking to onboard another 8 in 2019. So starting in about 2011, we really started to take a hard look at our system and prepare for electric vehicles coming into our fleet, but also the fleet in our community. So we were prepared, ready, and excited to onboard additional electric vehicles in our service territory.
The opportunities provided by electrifying transportation, not just passenger vehicles, but also fleets, trucks, port and industrial equipment, and public transit systems, can have a large impact on our economy and environment. We're excited to be part of this growing movement and look forward to a future of electrifying transportation.